So, are we there yet? Hi everyone, I'm Sandrine and welcome to a new review for Dexter! This episode was called Are We There Yet? First, some quick thoughts. Quinn is trying. He is trying to put things together. He even got to the point where he's like, wait, that Norma murder is really similar to the Cassie murder. Could Zach have something to do with this? Of course he's wrong, but still a good leap from one to the other. Good on you, Quinn. I love that moment where Dexter sees Jamie being upset over Cassie's death and he says, I forget the impact murder has on real people. And then I thought, real people? Come on, Dexter, you're a real person. But I just thought it was interesting that he doesn't even think of himself as a real person because he doesn't react the way society expects you to react when someone that you know dies. So that was an interesting quote, I thought. And I love that scene where you see Nikki kind of like clearing up Masuka's workplace or like clearing or whatever she's doing. And I guess these two bring sort of a comic relief to the darker storylines we have in Dexter. But I still wonder if she is gonna put something together in terms of things being off with Dexter. But let's talk about Hannah. These two really complete each other in a weird way. They're just so compatible and you can see how Dexter is so in love with her, very attached to her, and he can't think straight when he's with her, and at the same time it's something new for Dexter. It's nice to see that it can happen and how he sort of deals with it. Yeah. I'm loving these two. And the best part, he can now take her with him when he goes to kill. Like, who else would be okay with this? I'm not even sure Lumen would be okay with this now. And she's like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'll help you clean up. I'll help you, like, you know, be on lookout, or I'll just wait for you in the car. Once, you know, just wait for you to be done. It's like he's going to a meeting. She's like, oh, I'll wait for you in the car, honey, you know. That's kind of brilliant. I mean, it's unusual, but brilliant. And of course, even Dexter is starting to realize that his desire for Hannah might even be stronger than his desire to kill, which is like insane. That's like a huge revelation for Dexter and kind of puts everything on its head, I think. And of course, Dexter and Hannah's little trip leads to finding Zach, who has been taking quite a few notes from Dexter's notebook on how to kill people. I love those moments between Dexter, Hannah, and Zach. Honestly, I wasn't sure about Zach before, but he totally won me over this episode. He was so funny. He's like, what do you think of the room? Wait, did you see something to it? How hilarious is this guy? And then when he sees Dexter with gloves, he's like, oh, gloves, duh. Why didn't we get this before? It's such an awesome dynamic. I was cracking up. And the best scene with Zach was when they're in the car driving home and you just see them and you're like, this is such like a dysfunctional family going on here. And he's like, are we there yet? Brilliant, freaking brilliant. Love it. All of that leads to Vogel, who makes them dinner. And it's kind of an extension of that dysfunctional family. But maybe I'm reading too much into this. Am I the only one that got suspicious when Vogel said, I trust nobody's a vegetarian here, and then talked about an old family recipe? And then she wouldn't tell Hannah how she got interested into the field that she's in, which was even more suspicious. I'm like, yes, how did she get interested in that? Do we know? I don't think we know. Vogel, I don't know, Vogel. Very suspicious right now. A ton of things happen at the end of the episode. One, Zach gets killed by the brain surgeon, which I had been saying wasn't dead, so that's that. And I'm so pissed that he's dead because I was starting to really like him and I could see a potential between him and Dexter and it would lead to like a really funny storyline, but no. So great. Thanks, Dexter, for making me like a character just to kill him at the end of the episode. That's great. 2, Dexter will definitely be back searching for the brain surgeon because, well, first he left Zach in his apartment, and 2, he sent another piece of brain to Vogel. 3, Dexter asked Hannah to stay in Miami. I'm happy he did, but I don't think this can lead to a really good thing. But I'm very excited to see what happens between these two because I have a feeling she's gonna stay. And 4, of course, speaking of people going after Hannah, Elway is now interested in finding her thanks to Deb. So things are not looking good at all. That said, it was an awesome episode. Oh my god, I think it was my favorite this season. I loved it so much. So many things happened, so many things came together, so many revelations, and so funny. I think this is one of the funniest Dexter episodes I've ever seen. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And I can't wait for next week, so yeah. Of course, I'd love to hear what you guys thought. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Are you sad that Zach got killed? Or are you happy because at least now he can't screw up Dexter's life? Who do you think is a brain surgeon then? You know, I guess that's a big question. Yeah, let me know in the comments. And you know the drill. Make sure to like, subscribe, because I review Dexter every week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!